Join us for our 4-week holiday, touring France and Spain in our twin-axle caravan as a family of 3 and our toy cockapoo, Trixie. Bonjour! So it is Friday today and we arrived here at Camping de la Plage in the port of Grimold, which is in the Bay of Saint-Tropez in the south of France on Wednesday, and we're here for a week. And from here we are due to then go and have 2 nights in the Verdon, the Gorge de Verdon, which is apparently meant to be spectacular and really good for paddleboarding. However, I am nervous because I've booked a site and it is right in the gorge. And of course we have a twin axle caravan and a car pulling it. And so I just said to my husband, can you just get the sat-nav out? We have the Caravan and Motor Home Garmin sat-nav, and just check the route please. And it came up straight away with going on D roads, obviously no toll roads because the Gorge de Verdon is in the mountains. And when my husband then decided to do a little bit more research into it, I did ask him back in December when I was booking it, and he just said, oh, I don't want to know, I just want to see what it's like when we get there. Anyway, he decided to do a bit more research himself, and he said he really does not want to pull the twin axle caravan on them roads, because although they are D roads, and most of them do have 2 lanes, there are parts where it goes single track, and when he's been watching videos and reading blogs, lots of people say it's the worst road they've ever driven on, and they're in motorhomes or converted vans, not towing a twin axle caravan. So he has said he doesn't want to go there. So we need to find now another campsite between here and then Lake Annecy, which we've booked on for the Friday, so we've got 2 nights. But adding to the mix, it is the summer holidays and the Thursday, so we need a site for Wednesday night and Thursday night. Thursday is actually a bank holiday in France. So I have just spent literally the whole afternoon researching any campsites that come up which are suitable for a twin axle caravan on the A7. There were quite a few that was coming up, and so literally I've sent an email to about 20 different sites. Only about 6 have actually got back to me. 4 have got back to me. 2 of them have asked for our measurements, which then the husband says straight away, no, I'm not even going to chance that. If they need to know our measurements, that means it's going to be too tight and we're not going there. So we have 2 options, and I think we're going to go with, it's called Camping Les 4 Seasons, and it's in a town called Grain, I'm probably saying it wrong, so I do apologise, which is, it's like on the border of Provence and the Ardèche region. So it'll be a 2-night stopover. We'll see what it is, what it's like, but it's got a swimming pool. They look like they've got big pictures. The owners seem really friendly when I've emailed them. So I booked it because although they said we can just turn up, I don't want to risk it with it being the bank holiday here in France as well. So I have booked it. It means that now we have lost our money for our site in the Verdon, which is about €100, but in the words of the husband, it's better to have lost that money rather than be spending thousands on damage to the car or the caravan in the Gorge de Verdon. So we shall continue to enjoy our lovely week here at Camping de la Plage. Hello everyone, and as you can see from behind me, we are in the process of packing it up. It is day 21 now, and we have got 1 week left now of our European tour 2024, and we are off to the Camping Les 4 Seasons, which is not far from Valence on the A7, as we start meandering our way back up home over the next 7 days. So join us and we'll see what this unexpected campsite, which we hadn't originally booked, is going to be like, as we were meant to be going to the Verdon but the husband was not very happy with towing a twin axle caravan. So we're going to see what Camping the Four Seasons is like, as we also celebrate our 14th wedding anniversary. So at least with us trying this different site, we're more likely to make our 15th wedding anniversary rather than if we decided to tow the twin axle caravan to Verdon. Catch up soon.
How could it be creaking straight up? Just cleaned it. Creaks.
If anyone has any tips for getting rid of a squeaky hitch, please comment in the comments below.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Clean it, creaks more. The more you clean it, the more it creaks. Oh. Bloody clean the ball and hitch and it creaks.
Our unexpected next campsite was in the Drôme area of France, which is part of a picturesque area known for its natural beauty, historic towns and outdoor activities. Just don't make the mistake we did of turning off down this road, as it is not the way to the campsite, meaning that we had to then turn around our outfit, which was not fun at all. We later found out when we took a wander into the town that this road was going to lead us down a very narrow street where there was a market going on, then to the campsite, so please do not make the same mistake we did. And as you can see, that's me running up the street to see what it's like and if we could fit a twin axle caravan down it, only to discover we most certainly could not. And when you see a car go past and they decide to turn around, you know it's definitely not for towing a caravan on. Luckily, we were soon back on the right road, which was a lot more suitable for towing a caravan and arriving at Camping the Four Seasons. Camping the Four Seasons is nestled in a lush green environment surrounded by the rolling hills of the Drôme Valley. It provides a peaceful retreat perfect for those who love to be close to nature, with plenty of trees and space to enjoy the outdoors. Pitches on the campsite are in a terrace layout and there was plenty for us to choose from. As you can see, our pitch was very spacious, with plenty of room for us to put the sun canopy out and park the car. There was hedges in between each pitch as well for privacy. Come with me and Trixie for a tour of Camping the Four Seasons. So this is our pitch at Camping Le Four Seasons. They're quite a good size pitch. They're separated with hedges, but they have like a terraced effect. So if you look down here, it's like a sheer drop, which I didn't really like. I made sure the husband put the ramps behind the wheels, so I didn't want the caravan to drop down. There's lots and lots of empty pitches. They're saying it is peak season and it's the summer. Every so often it's dotted with little lodges or static caravans, and as we go down towards the bottom we'll see that they are actually full, but the camping pitches aren't. Plenty of space then as well along here, pulling your caravan. You just got to pitch, you picked whichever pitch you wanted. Each pitch has got a water tap, electric and waste disposal, which is brilliant. It was just a matter of trying to find a pitch that was quite level. We're walking up here towards the entrance now, which is this is the road that we came up on. Here it's not inflated at the moment, but there is like a little bouncy castle that they had. Oh, it's even got a pool. It's actually got 2 big pools and 1 small pool, but as you'll see, one of the big pools has just been left, which is such a shame. What a great facility that, I don't know, it's just not been maintained. So to the right is the entrance. She said you can come in either entrance, doesn't matter which one. And then you have reception there. Even got your gas bottles, reception, and then the bar and restaurants there. You can order your croissants and baguettes for the mornings as well from there, which is brilliant. But there is an absolute stunning view from the bar and restaurant, which I'll show you in a moment. Steps to where the sinks are and the toilets and showers, which are unisex. So this is the bar and restaurant, which you can see it's got absolutely lovely views right the way across. It's a bit cloudy today, which is a shame. This is the way down to the pool. It's the entrance. Take off your sliders and flip-flops there and enter. This is the pool, and then just behind it is the children's baby pool, which is very small, but it's lovely. It's got the decking all the way around the edge, and yeah, it's a nice cool temperature as well, especially in the heat of the 30s. The other pool that just appears to have been left, which is such a shame. We could easily clear it and clean it, I'm sure. There's the bar area restaurant again. And it's only a short walk into the village, about 800 metres it says, into the village of Gren, where we saw yesterday it looked like there was a market. And there's a bar there, they've said on the information pack, and a pizzeria as well. So there's the sinks, and there's some steps you would have come down to the sinks, and the showers and toilets are just through there, which again are unisex. And some more of the pictures. And this is that terraced effect, so it is quite steep going down here, but the pictures are very good size. There are so many empty pictures, but then as you come around here, in these log cabins here, they are loads and loads of cars there. They've got this like electric barbecue cooks here as well you can use, which I think is really good. Got a little sink there as well at that barrel. Yeah. Little sink there. And here's the map. So our pitch is pitch 5 here, and we are up near these blue ones here, but it's a good sized pitch, good sized campsite, should I say. This is where they all park the cars for these lodges. Sorry, there's a very noisy van behind me. I don't know quite what he's doing. He's trying to get up the hill, but he's being very, very noisy. And then you come down here and they're almost like on stilts. To walk back up the terraced effect roads up to our caravan. I can't believe it, in the peak season and a bank holiday in France, so many pictures are empty, but I think it's because many people use it for transiting through or a quick stopover. You can see then that raises up that terraced effect. It's like they've built a brand new housing estate and they've built it right up to the campsite. So at least I suppose it helps connect the campsite even more now to the village. And there we are now. Trixie and I are now back at our pitch. I hope you enjoyed our little tour of the campsite and found it useful. Hello, so we have arrived at our impromptu last minute change of plan site, Camping Les Four Seasons, in the town of Grane, G-R-A-N-E. It's not far from the town of Cress, which we went to last night, and we went to the supermarket there. It was quite an expensive supermarket, but we've been into the town today, which is only a short walk from the site, and there is a supermarket there. It's a lovely little medieval type of town, is Grane or Gren, which has got a little supermarket, which has got washing machines where you can do your washing if you need to, a petrol station there. There's a Michelin star restaurant in the town, a cafe, a pharmacy, another little shop, and a florist and a post office. So there's everything really that you'd need. There's also a fair going off, which started yesterday, is again on today and tomorrow, which meant that it was quite noisy. We could hear the music until about 2:30. Now for me, I'm quite good. As soon as my head hits a pillow, I'm straight asleep, but my husband said he was awake most of the night, so we're hoping that tonight it won't be the same, and or hopefully the music will stop a little bit earlier, because tomorrow we're off to our next stop, which is Lake Annecy. This is a really nice site. As you can see from my tour though, there are lots of empty pitches and it's peak season. Obviously we booked last minute this site and there are loads of empty pitches. They have got some wooden huts at the bottom which seem to be all full out, but Maisie and I went for a swim in the swimming pool. We had the whole pool to ourselves. We've just had a drink in the bar. We had the whole bar to ourselves with absolutely spectacular views from it. Drinks were quite expensive. They were all about €6.50 each, just for a pint of beer, a smoothie, and I asked for a panache, but it was more a Moroccan that I had. Now the family next to us we were just talking to, they're from Birmingham and they arrived here. They were meant to just stay for one night, but we noticed they have no car. Unfortunately, they were explaining that they'd driven for 7 hours and obviously it was like 38-degree heat and their coolant was just bubbling over and spilling everywhere. So it's been taken to the garage. They were meant to have left 2 days ago, but the garage is looking at it, but they won't be able to look at it now till Friday because today's a bank holiday, Thursday, and then they'll look at it and then they'll look at doing the work. Now they were meant to be going further down to the south of France to Perpignan for 2 weeks, so it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. I feel so terrible for them. I've said to them if they need anything getting from the shops, anything heavy, just let us know and we'll pick it up for them. But they said they're fine. Luckily they've got bikes each. But just the disappointment in all of them for the holiday, you know, 2.5 week holiday, and so far they're staying at a site which they were only meant to stay at for a night, but that's looking like most of their holiday. But like they say, they're just grateful that it's got a pool and they can at least walk into the town and there's, you know, they can get by. It's just not what they wanted, but it does make you think and you just feel terrible. But hopefully they'll be on the way soon. But as I say, it's a really nice site. Lots of people seem to transit through and have it as a one-night stopover, or a couple of nights like us. But reading some of the reviews, which were from actually quite a while ago, some people were saying that they've been staying here long. They've ended up extending their stays each time, just out of choice. Instead of having a night or two, they've ended up having their 2 weeks holiday here. So at least that's reassuring for that other family next door. So hopefully they'll be on the way with their car. We did also see a motorhome being towed away, which seemed to have broken down. And then there was another English family just down from us. They seem to have scraped the bottom of their car. So hopefully that's the 3 things for this site. But yeah, we're going to pack up early in the morning and head off then to Lake Annecy, and we'll see what Lake Annecy's like. But it's still really warm here. We've got the aircon on. Trixie's staying in the shade, so enjoy. See you in Lake Annecy. One thing I've learnt in having to book this impromptu campsite is that I like to have my campsites booked before we leave the UK and not spend my holiday telephoning and emailing campsites to see if they have availability. I think it's a little different if you're in a motorhome, as there's lots of airs and park-ups that you can do. However, this isn't really always possible when you're towing a twin-axle caravan and you're travelling in peak season. Please comment below if you like to go with the flow and not book your campsites before you leave the UK, or if you book in advance and your reasons why. Join us next time as we arrive in Lake Annecy and explore the beautiful town of Annecy itself. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Many thanks for watching and take care.